over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
Yesterday, after our people don't.
Whether or not you thought that Will Smith's slap on Chris Rock was real or fake, the aftermath of this and the backlash on Will Smith is very real. We found out earlier that Will Smith stepped down at the Academy Awards, but we also found out, right, that Netflix is backing away from a Will Smith film. Now, the project had already lost director David Leitch before the infamous Oscar slap, and now the streaming service has quietly moved the film to the back burner in the aftermath of the award ceremony. This is according to sources. Now, the week before the Oscar ceremony, right, David Leitch, he withdrew as a director of the Netflix film called Fast and Loose starring Will Smith. Instead, right, he moved on to Fall Guy starring Ryan Gosling for Universal, which is supposed to start production in August. Now, a source says Netflix was competing with Universal to be the next project for Leitch, but Universal pulled ahead. According to other sources, Netflix put out an urgent call for another director to take over the project featuring a star who was heavily favored to win Best Actor at the Oscars. But soon after Will Smith's attack on Chris Rock on the Oscar stage, Netflix quietly moved the project to the back burner. Now, if you wonder what Fast and Loose was about, it was pretty much a story of a crime boss who loses his memory after an attack, piercing together clues. He discovers that he has led a double identity as a wealthy kingpin and a broke CIA agent. Now, it appears that Netflix was understandably wary of moving forward. It is unclear whether it will try to make the project with another star and a director. This is getting very real for Will Smith now. He hasn't lost any sponsors yet. I guess you can kind of count this maybe as that, but people now moving away from Will in a sense because of this. I mean, he can't apologize enough. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Now, we also talked about at the beginning also that Will Smith actually resigned from the Academy after what they're calling unexcusable actions. Now, the actor Will Smith came out and said he was heartbroken for depriving others of the opportunity to be celebrated and will accept all the consequences for slapping Chris Rock at the awards show. And it kind of is what it is, man. He went on to say, right, here's what Will said about that. My actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation was shocking, painful, and unexcusable. The list of those I have hurt is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear loved ones and friends, right? All those in attendance and the global audience at home. Smith said, I betrayed the trust of the Academy. I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunities to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work. I am heartbroken. I want to put the focus back on those who deserve the attention for their achievements and allow the Academy to get back to the incredible work it does to support creativity and artistry and film. The hammer is coming down on Will Smith. To me, I think all this is absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Now, you could do what you want. If you own your own business and you want to not go forward with Will Smith, you could do what you want. But goddamn, it was just a smack, man. It was just a smack. It ain't like he went up there and tried to stab him or shoot him or they jumped Chris Rock. It was just a little check slap like, dog, don't do that. But again, when you're up in these arenas with these higher ups and whatnot, and there's a certain decorum, there's a certain way that you're supposed to act according to them. Like, you can't come out of character. This what made me believe that this whole thing was staged. But again, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But at the end of the day, now, if Will Smith did decide to play along and go along with this now. Now the repercussions are very real. Now I don't think it's hurting Will Smith. I mean, the guy's probably worth $100 to $300 million. He ain't got to do another film for the rest of his life. He ain't got to do nothing for the rest of his life. He could sit down and get fat and gray in Miami and be straight. But I'm sure that's not what Will Smith wants to do. He wants to continue to ascend, to the higher heights in Hollywood and do different films and bigger films and things like that and be recognized for his talents. But I think that people need to chill. I think people need to fall back and just treat it as an isolated incident and move on. I don't think it takes away from Will Smith's character or anything like that. But this is why, we talked about Bollywood yesterday. This is why it's important. Like, even, as much as I hate Tyler Perry doing Medea, things like that are important. Forget Hollywood. Go to get with Tyler Perry and create your own. Get some of the directors, some of the actors, some of the producers that you worked with before, hire them and create your own. Why do we always gotta look to someone else to put us on, to recognize us? Create your own. This is the perfect time to do it. All right. I don't want me here. Okay, okay, I make my own. I put it out. Now you don't really need the movie theater no more. You can put out an independent film and make it pop. But again, everybody doesn't have that independent mindset. So I get it. Now I'm not, dissing on Will or nothing like that. But make your own. I mean, it's just simple as that. It's not as hard as it seems, especially when you're swimming in hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, what is it? Okay, we can't do the film here. I'm going to hire these people that I worked with in the past. Boom, boom, boom. Let's put our own film together. Let's put it out. Let's start there. People have done it before. You don't necessarily need the Hollywood structure and to go get that $40 million for the movie and everything is there. All you got to do is read the script and do your thing and you're out of there. It might take a little bit more grunt work. You know what I mean? You might have to be an executive on this one and make sure everything's in place. So that's all I'm saying, man. Don't ever put somebody in a position, right, where they can control your life, they can control your money, they can control your well-being, right? The dude said sorry. Chris Rock is cool. He ain't hurt. Move on. Move on. But this is America. It looks like they're trying to move forward and semi-canceling Will Smith. But I'm going to digress on this particular story. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think Will Smith now is beginning to be canceled? How do you feel about Netflix putting this film on the back burner and possibly ditching that film with Will Smith? Leave a comment below, man. Also, make sure you guys are locked in and subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored. Let's subscribe, man. Let's hit that notification bell. And that way you can get all notifications. You know what I mean? Anytime we drop a video, anytime we drop a post, anything on this channel, you will get notified. But you have to not only subscribe, hit the notification bell. On the way out, man, let's get this video up to 500 likes real quick. Yeah, you. Go ahead, hit the like button real quick. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you for hitting that like button, man. Let's get to 500 likes before we get out of here today. And have a beautiful, beautiful night, man. Enjoy yourself. I definitely appreciate you guys. Also, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, yes, TikTok, follow us right now. Type in Hip Hop Uncensored anywhere, and you can definitely find us, any platform. And I left those links in the description box for you guys right now. As a matter of fact, at the top line, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my TikTok joint. Go follow me on TikTok real quick, man. If you want to catch up and keep up with me a little bit on a personal level, go check out my TikTok page right now. And that's at Hip Hop UN. My TikTok page is at Hip Hop UN, and that link will be at the top line of the description box. Right under that, you can go ahead and check out our sponsors, You Fountain Lab, and go check that out. That decision may save your life. It's your brother Oga, man. Hip Hop News.